Yo, I just want to tell y'all niggas, man, some real shit. Take me the fuck out this chat. This shit ain't putting no fucking bread in y'all pockets, man. It ain't putting no bread in my pocket. Y'all disturbing me. I'm trying to use my phone for other purposes. Take me out this shit or I'ma fucking stab you niggas. Real shit. Niggas putting ass pics up. Niggas talking about fucking 2K14 and PS4 and all. I don't give a fuck about that shit! Take me out!
Yeah. You here with another episode of Take Me Out This Chat. You got your man Buck here with Chef Marv and the homie G's. What's up, fellas? How was your week?
Good, man. How's everybody feeling today?
I can't complain.
Yeah, just want to give a quick shout out to everybody that took the time out to take a view at the first episode of Take Me Out This Chat. We're getting big responses, all positive energy coming off of that, man. All positive energy. I appreciate that, as well as the fellas. I'm pretty sure they appreciate it as well.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I definitely got a lot of positive feedback. Shout out to everybody who was showing love. I mean, I was kind of taken away a little bit by it, to be honest with you.
Oh, you got some good feedback?
Yeah.
All
sure.
humbling
I
for sure.
Hopefully we can keep the momentum going and just give people some good content and keep that going. So.
Well, we just gotta stay consistent.
That's all. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, speak your mind. That's all.
We would love to hear back from people. I know people say they want to hear certain things. So, once y'all see the podcast, just send us a message. Let us know what y'all want to talk about.
And we're going to work on going live here and there, too.
Absolutely.
So.
Get people
that'd be great. That'd be a great idea if we go live. If we go live, make sure y'all tune in. Y'all give us some feedback. Y'all let us know what y'all want to hear. We're willing to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about.
Let's get to it,
man. You know what I'm saying?
What's the topics, Buck?
So, the topic of the week, man, since a lot of stuff been going on with this Takashi 69 character, I think it would have been a great idea if we sit here and we talk about what's the definition of a rat. You know what I'm saying? Is it ever cool to rat? Is it ever okay to tell? Because I think there's a different definition of ratting and then telling. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we should just dive right into that. Let's dive into.
We're gonna have to break that one down.
Let's dive it in. I mean, if you want me to go first, I could definitely break down.
Break it down. What's your
definition
of a rat?
What's your definition?
My definition of a rat is if you're in the mix, if you call yourself a AKA street nigga, you out here doing dirt. You know what I mean? You doing robberies. You out here. You know what I mean? Selling work. You in the mix. Like, I mean, it ain't hard to understand what in the mix means. If you in the mix, you know what comes with being in the mix, man. Like, plain and simple. You know the consequences that come with being in the mix. It's not always going to come to your front door, but sooner or later it will. So if it comes to your front door and you got to go to the principal's office, I need you to go to the principal's office as yourself. If you feel like you got to bring any of their homies to the principal's office with you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it wasn't just me, it was Lil Billy too. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get in there, you start giving up, especially like the boy Takashi, he telling on people they ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you in there and you feel like you got to give up tape, the moment you start giving up tape and you're in those type of situations, you are 100% a rat. That is my complete definition of a rat. You are tattletelling to the fullest. Now, if you are Janie Smith down the street, just the average Joe Smo, got a typical 9 to 5. You own your home. You don't do nothing. You're not in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You just want you to have a safe community from, you know what I mean, from all these knuckleheads that think they're in the streets, and you see activity outside your crib. Listen, I know for a fact that's not a rat.
That's ratting still.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
If I'm a neighbor,
if my grandmom is she's a homeowner.
She's a rat.
Call her what you want. And I'm just saying, in my eyes, it's not a rat.
So this ain't a rat. So say you live next door to somebody, or even across the street. Because I got a corny ass neighbor right now.
Right.
He don't really be saying nothing, but I know he look like he one of them boys that definitely will call the cops.
Yeah, he's a citizen.
Right.
He's a civilian.
Yeah. Right.
He's a civilian.
If I'm over here selling weed, minding my business. You know what I mean? Doing something. Not saying I sell weed, just to put that out there. Just saying, an example. If I'm over here selling weed and mind my business and he calls, yeah, I see him right now looking through the blinds.
Yeah.
Right in the rat?
Yeah, he's a rat. He's a rat. You didn't do nothing to hurt him.
I mean, like
Now it's different if somebody broke in his crib or
I'm just saying, like, but are you bringing high traffic volume through his neighborhood? It does matter. Like if he got kids,
okay, if that does matter, but that's not the question. The question is, he still a rat?
He's a rat.
I mean, I don't know because I just know like Janice is telling on you.
She's a rat.
Call it what you want. Sister Johnson's telling.
You know I got mad respect.
No, I mean, I feel you. Sister, look, Sister John.
Not to get off topic, but so is Takashi a rat?
Cold rat. He out there claiming he blood this, blood that. You seen him on the what is it, the Breakfast Club? He talking about he don't create drama. He just addresses it. He really addresses it. Like he's literally addressing all drama. Right to the DA.
That
like
shit, but, he really was never in the mix.
This week in our chat,
that shit was entertainment.
We had a lot of opinions on this Takashi shit.
Yeah, 100%.
We had
boy, rat. Bottom line,
but that wasn't our
rat.
opinions on. We thought we also talked about if he rats, what would happen to him if he came home. And some people felt like nothing. Some people felt like he's getting touched.
I agree with Chef. I don't feel like Bull's getting touched.
I don't agree with that.
I feel like he's going to be out here. I mean, listen, he's not going to be the same. He's not going to be the same Takashi.
I don't have a name or anything. But
who's going to touch him?
No,
anybody.
Yeah, we're not going
to be a young boy.
I'm not claiming nobody's going to typically touch him, but I'm just saying like
I don't believe nothing's going to happen to him. You seen what T.I. said?
Right.
He said Takashi going to come home and motherfuckers still going to fuck with him.
And what they going to say?
That's what T.I. said.
And what T.I. say they gonna say?
He ain't tell on me.
That's numero uno, and that's the part that I think people don't understand is like people gonna justify why they bang with Bull off the simple fact he ain't tell on me. Yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't tell on me. That's what they're going to justify it as. He didn't tell on me. So if they feel like he ain't tell on me, he still bring crowds in. Like just think about it. If you're a party promoter and a boy Takashi 6ix9ine just gets out and you feel like he's still gonna have a little wave, you're gonna bring him to your club.
Yeah, that club's getting shot up.
You're gonna bring him to the club.
There's a high chance that club's getting shot up.
Just like I said, somebody's gonna sign him.
You don't believe that?
A major label is gonna sign him.
GTM Dollar Boys
and back him.
Keep it a bean though. If y'all pay attention, a lot of these rappers do be getting killed. Like a lot of them get touched.
No, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I'm not saying that Bull's not
club.
Gonna...
So you think if he's in a club?
Yeah, but listen,
this is a club in New York.
This is a high
LA.
Listen, this is a high profile situation. Like a lot of times, the other rappers weren't in high profile situations at the time necessarily.
Right.
When they got killed, Bull's in a high profile situation, a federal informant, and you know how in New York, like I was trying to tell Nut in the chat, like I'm like New York. They just play different in New York. The feds, the cops, they be on some extra drawn shit. Like they booking niggas. Look, you see how they book Bobby Shmurda.
Oh yeah.
They booking niggas just if you making a city, making it seem like you catching wreck and doing all this shit in they city. They booking you.
They booking
Chicago
niggas
ain't
videos.
Getting booked on no federal indictments on some gang shit. Like not off the rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
I also think it's different. If you rat in Chicago, it's completely different if you rat in New York. You rat in Chicago, you're getting put down.
You don't think if Bobby Shmurda ratted, if he came home, he wouldn't get touched? Why you think
Bobby Shmurda ain't rat? He stood tall.
Exactly. Why you think them niggas was getting looked at by the feds? Because these niggas was in the streets, like heavy.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you,
Takashi wasn't in the streets.
What I'm telling you,
associated with people that were. So y'all
New
saying
York
might touch
listen,
niggas that are in
New
the
York is just different. The cops. With all the gentrification, nigga, they got 1 million fucking cops up New York. When the last time you been in New York?
Definitely heavy.
I ain't been in New York.
Like on some real shit, it's hard to do shit in New York. You get caught with a hammer, you going to jail. You going up top, probably for a nickel, first offense.
Nigga probably getting caught right now with a hammer in New York too.
Like,
it's just zero. That's right. That's true.
They just have zero. New York has a zero tolerance for all that shit. Like
Jersey's
gang affiliation
the same
shit.
way. Jersey's the same way. Yeah, you can't carry in Jersey, but niggas still carry in Jersey and they go to jail. Like, that's just what it is.
I mean, like some niggas don't give a fuck about going to jail, but what I'm saying is just like if we were talking about some other cities, like this shit that's going on with Takashi and like Bobby Shmurda previous, like that shit. Probably the feds probably wouldn't even touched into them niggas. like even looked into them niggas
Right.
in some other cities. Like New York, they just be on some extra drama.
The boy
shit.
Takashi, I'm gonna be honest. The case is so high profile. The boy Takashi, the biggest rat since Nino Brown.
But what the
bro.
fuck did niggas
He's
do?
a bit like
niggas got booked for a bunch of hearsay.
that's all it takes.
It-
You're not
it- it
dealing
don't
with
even-
regular police.
it
Like
don't
this
take
is
that
bad.
much.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah,
Like
RICO laws
like
and all that. I
like
mean, you know what I mean?
it's over. The bull. All it took was one of them little goofies, Takashi, to go in there and start really telling information, and that's really what he did. They got Bull really on camera getting kidnapped. They got footage, so now they're tying everything together, and now he's putting other people's names into it. So now that RICO law is going to start being an umbrella over all bloods in New York.
Let me ask you this. Let me put you in Takashi situation.
Nah.
Even though I think I'm gonna know your answer, right? I'll use you, Mark.
All right.
Because you know
You're
my answer is
Takashi,
no.
right?
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
You're a poor kid from Brooklyn, Mexican at that, around niggas. You know what I mean?
You are a nigga. Mexicans is
You
niggas.
want to be a rap star. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the gang brings you in, not on no. Takashi wasn't brought in on no gang shit like,
Yeah.
nigga, you catch work, this, and that, the third. Nigga,
They
we
extorted him.
could do something with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We gonna give you that. We gonna give you that certification that you running with Treyway or whoever the fuck them niggas was, Shotty and all them different niggas. They probably had a couple dollars. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not saying they put a lot of money behind him, but it was more the support, just being rocking with him, and we wild. It was the image. They built the image. We built your image up, and now we're just extorting you for your fucking money. Bro, you famous as shit, and niggas is just taking your bread, nigga.
You should have known what you was getting yourself into.
Niggas is just taking your bread. Your own folks tried to rob you and was ready to fucking body you. Would you potentially think about telling?
No.
No.
You should have
No.
known. If I
No.
know if I sit down at the table with some gang members, you know what I'm saying? Like sit at the table like this and talk about some business. I gotta know what I'm getting myself to. I know these. He personally probably knows these guys, so he knows what they.
Yeah,
into.
he knows what he's getting into.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you just said they was gonna put an umbrella over all the bloods in New York is just really more evidence that you don't think this guy would get touched if he came home.
Man, listen.
If he's ratting on this many people,
I'm
not saying it's 100% fact that he's not going to get
a lot of
touched.
niggas money.
I'm
I'm
not
not
saying he's not
a
gonna
lot
get
of these
touched.
guys that are
Right.
in high profile areas also provide they're the cash cows for some of these organizations.
Nah, right.
So once you start touching their pockets, it starts to trickle down.
Mm-hmm.
People are hungry now because of you. You done ratted on everybody. Now everybody looking at you as a cold nut, and they waiting to see you on the streets.
Yeah, but
They daring you to come back to New York.
I just don't feel like, I feel like some motherfuckers in certain situations, like if you a motherfucker rap, I feel like in some situation, motherfucker really serious, they gonna do something. They gonna do something. I feel like 90% of the situations where motherfuckers be ratting, motherfuckers might be talking that shit like, oh, that nigga a rat, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna do all that. But by the time that shit all boils over, niggas be like, man, that shit ain't even worth touching, Bull.
He wouldn't make it out of jail if he wasn't.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, if it really comes down to if he makes it out of jail, because like
He's not gonna be back in the hood. He's not gonna be back in New York.
Let's
He's
be
not-
real. Like
but
the
that's the
best
only
way to
reason he
get
wouldn't get touched is
to
for the
him,
protection.
the best way to get to him is while he's in prison. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like so, if he can literally make it out of prison without being touched, like I mean, he might get punched on and all that, but if he makes it out of prison without being touched, I think he has a high percentage chance of being able to live a regular life. Like he's not gonna be Takashi no more. I mean, I don't see you talking about him getting signed again. I don't see him making music no more. I don't.
Telling you, he's gonna make
I don't see him
music,
making
yeah.
music no more. But I do see him like you can't put him in witness protection. He got 69 all over his damn body. You know what I mean? But him having a normal
not like-
normal Joe Schmo life, yeah, I can see him doing that. He got to have some type
Who
of
is he
funding,
running
like, bro.
from?
What do you mean? Who is he running from?
He's
running from all of New York.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Nigga, them niggas is not organized like that, bro.
See, I think you're not giving them enough credit.
Nah,
I really
them
think
niggas is not
I really don't
organized.
think you're giving them enough credit,
Them
bro.
niggas
Like,
is not organized like that,
you're
bro.
you're not giving them enough credit. This gang shit ain't just start last week.
Listen,
like
it's
they've been doing
different.
this for
Listen, it's
It
decades.
don't gotta be that organized for somebody.
It's
to want to
different
touch. It
if
could
this
be
nigga get out
anybody.
of jail and he go back to that same block in Brooklyn where he was living, and he right back in the same mix, the same crowd, yeah, that nigga gonna get killed. He's not coming back home to Brooklyn.
So do you say he's still gonna live in New York?
No. He won't be in New York.
Jersey?
No.
Philly?
He won't be
No,
on the
no.
East Coast.
Yeah.
Where's he
All right,
gonna be?
then,
LA?
then he got to
He'll
go.
probably be West Coast based.
He'll probably be in Washington
Yeah.
State somewhere.
It's even worse over there.
Listen,
No, he's not going to be in the Bay. Nah, he's
don't
not.
matter.
Yeah, he's not going to be in the Bay. He's not going to be in.
Any of
Nobody's
that
gonna
western-
touch you.
Any of that western desert
Nobody's
areas,
gonna
nigga,
touch you.
You're
gonna-
fucking with
nigga, he had a
gang
little.
members.
He had a little beef with YG. What YG was talking about blood. You know what I mean? All this.
because niggas know he a fraud. So you don't think? Come on, sir.
You seen what he was doing when he made sure them cameras was rolling.
Ew.
Takashi, when he went out L.A. talking all that goofy shit, and then he ran into a couple of them bangers, what he make sure was rolling? Them cameras. Niggas ain't trying to be on camera really offing people
Man.
unless they really, really, really
Listen, man.
have a problem with you.
Bro, that
like,
nigga gonna have security with him.
Man, listen.
For the rest of his life.
security gonna get tired of getting shot at.
Right.
Like
Punched
security,
on,
like the
all
thing
that.
is, security wants to save you from getting beat, your ass beat. They not trying to save you from bullets.
No,
like
nigga,
they still got
security
families to
is
get
trying
to too.
get a
Like
check, nigga.
Yeah,
They
like-
got
like I said, I
families
just
and
might
kids
be-
at home. They
I just
tryna
might
go
be
home.
naive, but
If they get cut at for 3 nights straight,
I just might be naive, but I just,
yeah,
I'm
like
getting cut at.
I
for
just
3
don't
nights
see
straight
the
from home.
retaliation factor. I just don't see it.
mean,
I don't see it. Like niggas talk all that shit. We gotta make an example of niggas.
and you know what's funny?
Niggas is not making examples of rats.
This is what's
Bottom
gonna-
line.
this is
Niggas
what's
is
gonna
not
end up happening.
touching rats. Niggas is not even beating rats the fuck up on spot.
But this is what
Niggas is not doing that.
This is the part that you're not gonna pick up.
That's
on.
why niggas
It's
be
not gonna be.
ratting.
It's not gonna be an older nigga that's gonna get at him. It's gonna be one of these young boys looking for clout. It's gonna be one of these young boys that's trying to get ranking. I'm trying to tell you,
Could
just
be.
like any other gang, the young boys is gonna be the one putting in that work, trying to get their rank up. You think you don't? Or if they can't get their hands on Takashi 6ix9ine and they do it, that's not gonna get their rank up. You know how much they gonna get respect for that.
Man, look, bottom line is bull ratted. And I'm telling you, my opinion, he's not gonna get touched. You feel like he's going?
No, I don't feel
you
like-
feel like you said something's gonna happen to him.
I feel that way.
I'm not 100%
I
sure.
feel like.
that.
I mean, I ain't nobody's 100% sure, but I feel like the odds are definitely more on the side that he's probably gonna get touched in some form of fashion or attempt.
Do you think he was the only nigga telling in that case?
And no, he's not. But dog, he's
He's more than
violating,
telling.
man.
Like
He's
that's
violating.
the part I don't think you really are picking up on. He's more than telling, bro.
Yeah,
Like he's giving
he's
up
like,
people that have nothing to do with
He's
anything.
straight,
Like
tattle telling. Like one of
that's
the
like
kids
if us. That's like
telling
if us
everything.
three was doing to do
He
something,
don't give
and then
a
I just
fuck.
start bringing Nut in. I bring Ace in. I bring Biz in. Like they weren't even in the situation, but I'm like, hell, they're in the chat with us.
They at
You know what I'm
home in
saying?
the
Like,
crib
I
in the
don't
bed.
agree.
They're in the chat with us.
I don't agree with it. I'm just saying he's not gonna get. There ain't gonna be no ramifications.
I mean, to be honest, we're getting a little sidetracked anyway. I'm not. Let's get back to the fact of telling and ratting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jesus trying to say if you tell period, you're going to be a rat. Like, you're considered a rat.
Yeah,
I
isn't
think
that
if you're a
crazy?
civilian, bruh, like, and this just be me. This just might be me and in the way I'm thinking. If you're a civilian in your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You don't got no ties to the street whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You just want to have a safe neighborhood for kids to walk around the block. You to walk around, walk little Toto, whatever. Like you just want to have a safe environment.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're a rat. Like I feel like if you're really in the mix, if you out here doing your thug thizzle, out here making moves, busting traps, whatever the case may be, whatever comes along with that is on you. Like, and now if you, like I said, if you go to the principal's office,
I disagree with you though. There's circumstances. It don't matter. You could be a regular working 9-to-5 person, but if you witness a murder that was somebody you didn't even care about, and you go in the stand,
I'm not even
tell that you're a rat.
First of all, I'm not saying go to the police station and say anything. That's
No.
none of your business. Like you keep it moving. Like, but I'm saying to you is if you got knuckleheads bringing
I
shit
really
to your
want
front
to
door.
use examples.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing
but,
that. Yeah, we're not doing
we
that.
ain't doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that.
We ain't going that deep in.
Nah, we're not doing that. But what I'm saying to you, you out of
So if
pocket.
you see your neighbor across the street, cars are starting to pull in, whole bunch of traffic.
It's not affecting my livelihood. It's not affecting my day-to-day life. But now, if that turns into you got knuckleheads on the block. I got my kids out back. Niggas want to be knuckling, bringing real drama to my neighborhood. You know where I live.
You gonna call the
first of all, me being me, I'm addressing it. I'm addressing it personally. Like,
right.
Hey, you got to clear this shit up. Like, wherever you doing, you got to clear this shit up. Like, I got the kids around. Come on, cuz. Like, it's a difference between Aaron and Buck. Like, you already know where I'm
calling the tip
when
line?
it comes to my kids, you already know where I'm willing to take it.
Are you calling the Pottstown Borough tip line?
Nah, but we're not saying me. Like, I don't want to say per se me. But what I want to say to you,
I'm selling dope over here on this block.
See, but what y'all not putting together is not everybody's a younger man, like, you know what I mean, younger in shape men. Like, you got real older women, you know what I mean, women, single mothers out here that the last thing they want to do is have to go address men about some shit they shouldn't be doing in front of their crib. Like, people really out here, they work hard for their homes. They went out here, they got $200,000, $300,000 cribs. The last thing they want to do.
That's your crib right there. Across the street ain't yours. Mind your fucking business.
I don't agree with that.
And like you said, if you got a problem, go check them, address them.
So now let's keep it 100. Tracy works hard, whatever the case may be. She got a crib and a decent neighborhood. Now that decent neighborhood starting to get a little shady because the dude across the street is starting to bust traps. You know what I'm saying? Now you be trying to have Xander over there, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Grandma Day, she want to have the kids over there. But now we got Knuckles out here knuckling in front of their crib. You got to worry about shots fired across from in front of her crib. Now, after you didn't address the situation, Tracy didn't address the situation. Now,
job.
Do you want Tracy addressing the situation?
That's not my job.
So whose job is it?
Pottstown Police Department.
So how are they gonna get involved?
Just hope somebody else is out there watching too. Let them call the cops.
That's
how you feel about it.
I'm not calling the tip line.
Hold up. No,
I'm not calling the police.
No, but I want you to understand the way you're thinking is what gets people killed. And give me a second real quick, because there's a story about a girl in New York that got killed in front of a apartment complex. You know what I mean? And the dude came back, I think 4 or 5 times to stab her multiple times. You feel me? And every time she got stabbed, she was screaming for help. But as they were watching her through their own window, they said exactly what you said. Somebody else is seeing this shit. They probably already called the police. Somebody else is seeing this shit. They already called the police. So now we got innocent people. This is a real story. No, but this is a real story. And the fact that you're so comfortable with just saying, "Hey, man, somebody else gonna see that shit." If MJ and X was out there, bro, like, I don't give a damn what you talking about. If MJ and X are out there, the last thing you want is knuckleheads out there doing some dumb shit. Like, point blank, period.
Listen, so, not to get off topic again, but this is what I want to know about from both of y'all. How do you feel about rats? What I mean by that is, we all know a couple rats.
Right.
We all know a couple rats.
Facts.
Does that affect your relationship with how you address that person? Do you even speak to rats? Are you still cordial with some rats? Or you understand what I'm saying? Or do you, and if you are cordial with rats, do you just say, he ain't telling me?
Nah.
I'm not. Probably, I don't think I hang out with any rats. So cordial would probably be a high. No, that's what's up.
I mean, what do you consider by cordial? Like a high and by? Yeah. Like I might be in a high and by situation. I'm not sitting there busting it up. We sit at the bar. No, I'm
gonna be honest with you. Me personally, that's why when we're talking about the 6ix9ine shit and all that, like, I just don't really give a fuck about the rat and shit, man.
So you cool with it?
I didn't say I'm cool with it, but my whole thing on it is, I know a couple niggas that rat it.
So my thing
and I still say what's up to them.
So why wouldn't you tell them?
As far as doing business with them?
No, I would never do business with them.
That's too different.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not.
You might be in a situation where you
I know,
say what's
and then
up.
I know some folks. I know some people that know those same people and won't address them at all. I don't fuck with you.
Right.
You's a fucking rat.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm at an age and a point in my life where I'm not doing all that extra shit. Like,
me
I don't feel like I'll be like, oh, you a rat.
Energy,
like, I don't gotta do all that.
Like, listen, if you rat it, you rat it. Like you said, will I ever do business with you? No. You understand what I'm saying? Will I ever be friends with you? No. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll shake your hand. What's good with you? Yeah.
You might be in a situation where you do shake their hand. Somebody walk in here in your establishment.
Yeah, but as far as when I do some street business or nothing, no, your credibility has been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Niggas be talking this like rat, but then be shaking rats' hands, be cool with, like, you know what I mean? But then be yelling about somebody who they just don't really fucking like. Oh, this nigga a fucking rat. I don't fuck with rats.
They got picks, man. That's all.
Yeah,
they got picks.
But then be cool with they man who a rat.
Yeah, they know he a rat,
but be trying to give it a pass, that's why I don't get too deep into the rat and stuff, because like I said, at the end of the day, motherfuckers rat every day. They come home, they still be fucking these bitches.
Bitches love them.
The bitches love the rats. And niggas love them. They still be out here doing they fizzle. So it's like, it's not nothing for me to burn my energy on. I'm cool on you, but at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with you.
Yeah. You're here with Bucky, and this is Take Me Out This Chat, and I'm here with Chef Marv as well as G's. And today's topic of the week is, do you believe there's a difference between being a civilian and telling and being in the mix and being a rat? To me, I think there's a huge difference. The fellas don't think so. Hit us up and let us know what you think. Take Me Out This Chat on IG. Take Me Out This Chat podcast on Snapchat. All right, fellas, let me know. I really think that y'all niggas is full of it. Just before we get started, y'all niggas is full of it.
About what?
There's a difference between being a civilian and ratting, and yes, there is. Yes, I don't even think that we really indulge in it too much.
Yes, there's a difference, but I think your perspective of it is too far out, because it's like, yeah, if somebody gets murdered in front of you, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's a woman, like somebody getting murdered in front of you, that's way different. Getting stabbed up. But
I'm not saying being
your neighbor's the trap house. Imagine how you'd have felt. All them trap houses you all live in, nigga. If your
I'm not saying being block captain. That's not what I'm saying.
That's ratting.
I'm not saying being block captain.
Fucking night town watch, they be peeping through the blind. My neighbor always calling the law on us over here. We ain't doing shit.
I'm not saying being ratting. Town watch. That's not what I'm saying.
Ready to get that bitch smacked? Keep it a bean. You ready to get the bitch smacked?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not
niggas off the record. Like, if you want to talk real, niggas better get the bitch smacked.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I'm just saying, there's a huge difference in being a rat in the mix and you being a civilian. Like, being a civilian, bro.
And
like,
a rat in the mix is just, you just broke the code. Like, you
the rules, and the thing is, there's codes in every, and this is the thing that bugs me out. There's a code in every field. Like, there's a code and as a cop, like, there's a code in just being.
That's just a life law.
The wall of blue. Like, nigga, you know you ain't supposed to tell on another cop. Like, that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a code of ethics when it comes to being in the law. Like, there's a code of ethics in being in the corporate world. These white folks ain't telling. Like, it's just that simple. But when it comes to these streets,
right? What if
niggas is title telling?
What if somebody telling when you at work, Chef? How you feel about that? Like,
they do it.
Exactly.
They do it.
You're a rat.
They do it.
You talking about they ain't civilians? They do it. Corporate civilians.
Yeah, they do it. But I'm saying they do it.
I seen Aaron take a 35-minute lunch.
Oh yeah, nah. That's
Aaron got here.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's the point of being you out here being the block captain. I'm not asking you to be a block captain.
See Aaron.
But what I'm saying to you is, if I can't let my kids go out and enjoy. Nigga, I pay a lot for my crib. If I can't let my kids go outside and enjoy this shit, I'm checking you. All right, yeah. So we had to take a little break real quick because some days we gotta bring. I mean, it's daddy bring kids to work day, and today's one of those days where I brought my kids in. So I feel like since I have them here, we could go on the topic in which I feel like a lot of other races think about and instill into their kids, and I just wanted to get y'all vibe and y'all feeling on. Do y'all feel like when y'all kids get old enough to start dating and things of that nature, are y'all gonna push them towards a certain race?
Probably not, man. Probably not necessarily.
No.
So you cool with your kid dating whatever?
I mean, like whoever you connect with, you love. You know what I mean?
I think that's more important than anything.
Yeah, I'm not really one who believes in like you got to be with your own race, or I mean, do you? It's your life.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know.
I can't tell you who to be with.
You wanted to be with a queen? Because we know a couple people. We know some parents that really push their kids to be with queens.
Yes.
Personally, we do know some parents that were like that.
100%.
You want your child to be with a queen? You want Aaron? Don't bring home that.
I'm not saying don't bring home nothing, but like if it was a preference up to me, like I took Yeah, I don't even want to go in on me. I would prefer that my son dated a queen.
Pilgrim in my house.
Not even don't bring the pilgrim to the crib, like, cause like at the end of the day you love who you love, and I don't really have an issue with it. But like my thing is this, like,
yo, fuck you a racist ass motherfucker.
I'm not though. Like
you are.
No, I'm not. I'm just
pro-black.
I'm not pro-black. I'm proud black. It's a big difference. Like I'm saying, like I'm saying, and it's okay to be proud black. Just like there's proud Jews, there's proud Hispanics, there's a whole Puerto Rican parade. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I be a proud black American? So with that being said, like, I feel like if my son has any of the qualities in which I bring to the table, and not being a funny guy, like, I feel like that'd be so much more beneficial for him to have a queen on his hip, for her to reap the benefits of having a great black man, bro.
So you prefer a queen?
Yes, 100%.
But if he didn't bring a queen home,
it's not like I wouldn't be okay with it. I'll be 100% okay with it. But I'm saying my personal preference I would rather my kid have a sister on his wing, just like I would rather my daughter have a king on her. Like, that's just how I feel about the situation.
Yeah, that's your preference, but that's not the end all.
Yeah, no, that's not the end all be all. Like, I'm not one of these like, stuck in my ways type of parents. Like, if you bring somebody home that I don't approve of them, I'm not talking to you no more. No, like, I'm gonna love my kid regardless. I'm gonna love who they bring home regardless. But what I'm saying to you is, if it was my preference would be that my kids bring home something that looks like them. Plain and simple. Like,
I agree with that. You know, for sure. I don't know if I would just I can't even talk. Necessarily like push it. You know what I mean? Like, whoever they love, like you said. Like,
yeah, no, 100%. But I'm saying like in all honesty, I feel like you a great black man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like your dad instilled a lot of great qualities in you. Yeah, so with him instilling a lot of great qualities in you, I think it's only beneficial that you go ahead and bring that on to somebody that have a queen on your hip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you do. I mean, it is what it is. Like, so
the question is what do we prefer?
Yeah,
for our kids.
What we prefer. But what I'm saying to you is, like, I want to be the example of what my kids see. So therefore, it's instilled in me as well. Like, I want them to see that this okay, that a black man and a black woman can have a great relationship, build a great financial situation for their families. So with them seeing that, in turn, I will hope that they also want to do that.
I'm just, you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just really on that 21st century mindset where it's like I'm not really too much into the race per se. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I actually like the biracial relationships. Like, I feel like that kind of like represents the growth, right? Of people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, maybe, you know what I mean, some people like more stand, like you said, proud black, but like me, I'm one of them people that believe like we're all equal.
Yeah. No, 100%. So like, I'm not saying we're not equal, but I'm just saying I like to see, you know, black relationships. I like to see mixed relationships. I mean, whatever makes you happy is my focus for my children would be more. I just want to see them in healthy relationships. Right. You understand, not to get off topic. No, you're 100% right.
That's where my focus would be. It wouldn't be like, damn, Xander, your shorty's Chinese.
Yeah. No, I'm not. If that's a healthy relationship for him,
my focus 100% would be,
go for it. Right.
You know, she's a good woman.
Right.
She genuinely cares for you, and you two go together good. Build on that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm not saying force your way into being with a queen where the point is where it's a toxic relationship. No. I'd rather you date someone.
But by you preferring black, you're going to tell your kids that you prefer them to be with black.
No, I'm not going to. I don't want to say that at all. But what I'm saying to them is I'm setting the example. So just like, I mean, even if I was, like, there's nothing wrong with that.
You're setting the example.
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
You're setting the example, but at the end of the day, when your daughter gets in high school and starts dating, she's gonna like what she likes.
100%.
It may be influenced off you and your wife's relationship. It may be influenced off what she likes. You know what I'm saying? So when you saying you prefer them to be with black, but you're not gonna voice that, like, you know what I mean? You can voice whatever you want to voice in your home to your kids. We have that right.
Other races do it though.
But that's what I'm saying.
Other races tell their kids straight.
The Chinese tell they want Chinese. You to date a Chinese man. I mean, Jewish do the same people. I want you to
like
date a
that's
Jewish.
old school mentality? Or do you think that's
old? I feel like that's old.
Keep going?
I feel like that's old school mentality, but I can't knock it because those people are trying to preserve their tradition.
Exactly.
Their culture.
So that's 500 years. That's 500 plus years of them preserving their
black
culture.
People, though, is that something an area where we lack? Where
we do lack
100%.
because I don't know my culture. We've been stripped of our culture.
So why shouldn't we promote our kids to date black?
Huh?
We should promote our kids to date black. Then, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the culture.
Yeah,
that should be our culture.
We should, but
you're
like
saying
I said,
that's growth, but I don't know.
I'm gonna be 100%. We're probably the only ethnicity that don't preach it, bro. Like, and I'm not saying just because parents preach it, they're in any way, shape, or form prejudiced and or racist, because they're not. Their culture is their culture. That's what they want their kids to be engulfed in. And in turn, I want the same thing. I mean, they're proud Jewish people. They're proud Hispanic people. They're proud Oriental people, whatever the case may be. And I want to be a proud black man and have the same type of feeling.
But me preaching that, I feel like, you know how many people, like, their families have preached that to them, and, like, the person that might, like, they really truly wanted to be with or connected with wasn't in those parameters, and they didn't capitalize on those relationships.
So you think there's only one person for you out here in this world?
I believe for some people,
honestly,
yes, I believe for some people that it could be down to one.
So you think there's only one person out here in this world? Because what I'm starting to, and this is just me. What I plan on doing, and what I would want to do with my children is, I want to engulf them in their culture. So therefore, I want them to be around the people that look like them.
Me personally, I believe that people have passed up on really healthy situations for them, where they were a lot more happy or whatever for whatever reasons, and then ended up in way worse relationships that were not good for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think this all kind of goes back to, is like, what was the question? Is love colorblind?
Yeah, it does go back to his love colorblind.
Love colorblind?
Yes. Love is you can't control who you like, right. What you like.
You're right.
That's just like, let's be real with you. I mean, this is a topic we should discuss, even though I know it's sensitive. But even with the gay thing, odds are somewhere in our paths, people have kids. You can't control what they like,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a topic you have to deal with, and you gotta accept. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Your kids are gonna like what they like.
I'm not saying not be accepting to it, but I'm saying,
do you like chocolate?
I love women. Yes, absolutely.
No, I'm talking about yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just being a smart ass. But
or
yeah,
you like vanilla.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Or you might like both.
Yeah,
I like both. I like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. I like them all different flavors. Chocolate, butter,
both our girls are biracial. So
yeah, no, I mean, but exactly.
Both our ladies are biracial.
Y'all wouldn't have women if they wasn't biracial.
My son light skinned as hell. Like,
Nah, but what I'm saying to you is, they're the same way in which other races preach be with their own race or whatever. You can put your kids in situations where that's what they see. Like I'm saying, there's schools where they're enriched with black students. So you could put your kid in a situation where they're surrounded by their culture, instead of being in situations where 9 times out of 10 they don't have a choice but to see what they see, and what they see is all is pale faces.
This will be a topic for another day, but we don't. I mean, that's something we need to talk about maybe next episode. I don't know. I don't believe we have a culture. We
don't have a culture. I mean, it's a missing culture, but the way you're saying you're thinking, it's not going to help. It's only going to get thinner and thinner. Our whole race is going to get thinner and thinner with the whole idea.
No, it doesn't. It does. Our race is the dominant gene.
But what I'm saying to you is, we're going to be our culture, our race is going to be lost with the whole idea of mixing and mixing.
Whoever we have a baby by,
that baby's black.
Yeah, it's going to look it. That don't mean they're going to claim it.
For sure.
It's black.
That don't mean they're going to claim it.
The more we,
that don't mean they're going to claim it. Now, just think about it. So you
honestly, that might be black people's only way.
They can live in denial.
It's just to cross these races and continue to dominate other genes.
No. Black people's only way is to be with another black woman, be with a black man, whatever the case may be. That's our only
This
way.
topic's gonna be touchy.
I don't care. I
don't care either.
Like, and that's the thing. I really don't care.
We
Like,
can't avoid the touchy topics.
I like
don't
the
care.
touchy.
Like,
I like the touchy
We ain't
topics.
disrespecting nobody.
Like, I mean, we have friends that we love that have biracial relationships.
Hell yeah.
I'm just telling you what my preference is. Y'all always knew what my preference was. This isn't nothing new. Like, y'all
I
knew
didn't
me
know
since.
what your preference was.
Bruh, I don't. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Like I always dated brown women. Like, that's just who I dated. Like, plain and simple. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, now who we have fun with is completely different. Like, it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, when we were younger. I'm just talking about now. Like, as
you know, like Postown had the jungle fever.
yeah. I
At
mean,
one point.
at
At
one
one
point
point-
everybody.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna hold you. Like when we were young, young, elementary, middle school, like niggas fucked with black Jones for real. Like when I remember when it hit, like I mean, when we got to an age when we were in high school, because like before high school, like we were pretty much around, like you know what I mean. Even though we had like other races in our school. Like we would be at the center and different things.
Right.
Like all my homies like mess with black John early in their life experience. Experiencing situations, relationships with girls and stuff.
There were, but before you finish, that was an environment where the culture was heavy. So you had, and in turn, you being around. No, but just listen to what I'm saying. In turn, with you having that culture and having that center there, you're engulfed in your culture. So therefore, you're going to date someone in which you see on a regular basis, and or you found yourself starting to like people in which you're around on a regular basis.
What happened when we hit high school?
Who were you around more?
I think it was the sports and all that.
Exactly. Who were you around more?
There was a serious case of jungle fever in PHS.
As soon as you got the 9th grade.
But this is the thing. Like, I don't want like it. That's fine because like there's beautiful white women out here. Like it is what it is. Like
I'm not just saying what. Like I said,
any race. Like every race has beautiful
You don't
women.
like Latino women?
Yeah, there's beautiful. Yeah,
Are you attracted to Latino women?
I'm attracted to women. I'm a man. Like plain and simple. It's not what am I attracted to? It's the simple fact on what do I want to be with. Like what do I want to build with? Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not more or less what I'm attracted to because
you're entitled to your own personal opinion.
Yeah, 100%. Because I think with me saying that I want to push my children to build with their culture doesn't mean that I mind them dating outside their culture.
Thing.
Like they can date outside their culture, but what I want to when it comes to building, when
it comes to marrying,
yeah, when it comes to building,
getting serious,
yeah, I want them to build with their culture.
So you're saying, Lil Aaron, you're fine with him having fun with other cultures.
I'm fine with him loving other cultures. It's plain and simple. Like, if he ends up loving a Hispanic woman and wants to marry her, I'm 100% behind it. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And same with my daughter. If my daughter finds a white man in which she loves and wants to marry and he's treating her right, I'm 100% behind that. Like, I'm saying, like it comes down to love and being treated right. Like, especially when it comes to, when you come to her daughter, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not always going to be there. So you want to make sure that there's a man in her life that, first of all, that can protect her, be a provider for her, and is going to show her how to be loved. So before anything color even gets involved, I want to make sure that he's bringing that to the table. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no color that comes with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that my kid's being protected before anything. So if he shows me those characteristics.
So basically, when I'm asking you is what is more important, them being with a black, you know what I mean partner, or them being in a healthy relationship. What trumps what?
I mean, if I don't want my kid in a toxic relationship, regardless of the color. Like,
if you're worried about your culture, I think it matters.
So ideal for you is to be with black and be healthy.
Yes. Like if we had two healthy
relationships, perfect situation.
If we had two healthy relationships, I rather like first of all, there's no perfect relationship. So if it's healthy and like you know what it is, and we can build and become great off of that, then yes, I want it to be. If I had a preference of me being a father, I wouldn't mind my kids being with their race. Like plain and simple. That's just what it is. I'm not trying to say, oh, you have to be with a black man, because I'm not even going to preach that to my kid. But if it was up to me and I had a choice and they were cool with it, I would definitely want them to be with their culture.
I mean, I think that's important for the culture for a fact. Man. Like, I've kind of like I got with MJ being light skinned, man, like I kind of changed my perspective on that. Like, I can't say you gotta come home with a dark skinned woman.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I no bad thing about his complexion. I'm just saying, like, I light skin with blonde hair, like.
No, that yeah, right.
What you gonna come home with, son? Like,
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't really know, like, but it's, whatever, man. Like, whatever you love, man. You know, as long as she cool, I guess.
Yeah. So what we got?
I'm not really gonna interfere with my kids' love life.
Yeah, no, like I'm not gonna be that overbearing dad where I'm like, you gotta be like, I don't even want them to feel that way. I just want to be the example in their life where they see that it works and that they're okay with that. But I'm also want them to be engulfed in their culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. So I want you to voice that.
no, because by me voicing that might feel like
Not stress it.
Oh yeah, like for me to have a conversation with them about it.
But voice it.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
pin them in the corner and say,
Oh nah, yeah, right.
black or nothing.
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that.
But voice
I'm
it.
not doing that.
I mean, show them by example, but you have to voice it too.
Right.
You know, with your son. You know, find a nice black woman, son.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of queens out here that'd be great for men. And, and people get over.
A topic we should have later down the road is the value of a black woman.
Yeah, we gotta bring one in though. For that type of topic, we gotta bring one in.
Why? We can speak from our.
I mean, but we can't speak for the black woman though.
No, I'm talking about the value of a black woman.
Oh, for us, for our.
As far as with,
without a doubt,
how men value black women.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, to be honest, yeah. But see, we're only
even just the values of black people, period.
But we're only speaking on our environment because there's definitely communities out here that are proud black communities with fully black.
Yeah, you know man. Like you go down the city, like my man Rex moved up here. And he never been with a white woman in his life. He looked at us like we're crazy. Like, hey, y'all mess around with white women. But once he got up here and got a taste,
you make it sound like it's a drug.
Say that little sip.
Nah, I'm cutting that off.
Yeah,
I'm cutting that off.
Please do, please cut that.
Yeah, extra sugar in it.
Yeah, like nah, but
that's what I'm just telling you what he told me.
Yeah, nah.
He said he came up here and then he would go back down the city and they be riding like in North Philly, riding past the temple. You know what I mean, the campus, and he's just looking out the window like a dog, like. Just looking at all these white Jones and his cousin like, damn, Rex, like, you good? Like,
right.
And he like, man, I done went to Pottstown, bagged a couple white Jones, man, the Bacchus is crazy.
Please cut that. Please cut that. No, but no, like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, this joint gonna be a little hot and spicy for niggas, like. They might not like this one.
I apologize.
Nah, we gonna.
I'll edit it.
Yeah, I was about to say we gonna cut that whole jump because I don't even like. We ain't gonna go.
Why you don't like it? It's the truth.
Cause we not talking about Bacchus. Cause that John, he getting a little too outlandish.
That's what we doing. We talk. It's our podcast.
Yeah, this is our group chat.
I mean, stuff. It is.
So I think if we be,
listen. That's how I be in the chat. Right. Yeah, I'm the controversial one.
Yeah, you be drunk.
Like sometimes I just say stuff just to spark conversation. Like keep it a beat.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, 100%. You do that. You definitely be drunk.
Like, you know what I mean? But what we got next? Because we gotta get ready to wrap this thing up. We going long.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say,
we can edit them down, but
down to about 45 minutes.
What we got going on? I'm getting a little wavy over here.
Yeah, I can tell. Hey, hey man, before we get out of here, we can't forget to shout out our sponsors, man. The sponsors of the podcast is Brownstone Media Company. Any type of media things you're trying to do as far as video recording, you want to do a podcast like us, if you want to do anything of that nature, make sure you reach out to Brownstone Media Company at 484-781-8335. That again is 484-781-8335. You can reach them also at brownstonemediacompany@gmail.com. They're located in Pottstown, Pennsylvania at 213 East High Street, 4th floor, man. Make sure you reach out to one of them guys. They definitely could do a lot of stuff with you and get you your podcast or whatever else you want to do, your music videos up and off the ground, they also offer about a 20-foot by 20-foot green screen?
Yep.
20-foot by 20-foot green screen. So if you want to be in LA while you're in Pottstown, we could do that for you. So definitely reach out to them. And now that we're talking about LA, man, shout out to our sponsors out in LA, Flavor Champs. If you want to authentic Italian water ice, definitely reach out to those guys out in the LA area. That's Flavor Champs on IG. If you got a party you want to cater, they also cater to Flavor. That's at 267-441-0344. That's Flavor Champs. Flavor Champs, they knocking out taste buds, man. Flavor Champs, we see y'all. Y'all doing a great thing out there. Y'all doing it big. Make sure next time y'all come out to PA, y'all ship some of that Italian water ice out here so we can actually taste it and let them know what's really going on with that. And last but not least, you already know what it is. Hey, Derek Gardner, shout out to you and Overdue Athletics out in Lancaster. If you got anything as far as athletic needs from the ages of 5 up to 65, 75, whatever your age is and whatever your athletic ability is and or fitness needs are and goals are, you could definitely reach out to Derek Gardner at Overdue Athletics at 717-415-1879. And if you're in the Lancaster area, his address is 341 East Liberty Street in Lancaster. That again is Overdue Athletics at 717-415-1879. That's 1879. If you want to shoot him an email real quick to try to figure out what he could do for you, like I told you, you don't have to be in the Lancaster area for him to write up a plan for you. You can reach him at dgespn@gmail.com. That again is dgespn@gmail.com. Anything else before we get out of here, fellas?
Can we get like 5 minutes of guru talk real quick?
Ooh, yeah. Before y'all get started, before the guru talk, please make sure y'all go back and look at last week's episode and tell you and let me know who called upset of the week.
Yeah, and that's about to be posted live. Posted up. But what I wanted to talk about Guru Talk. We'll get into some of the games, but I'm a little concerned as an Eagles fan.
What you concerned about, man? Let's speak your mind, man. It's just I'm enjoying this as a Bears fan, so speak your mind, brother.
Carson Wentz I'm skeptical.
Can he get y'all to the promised land?
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm a little skeptical, but I think it's just a combination of a lot of things that are uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Just a combination. I feel like Doug has been calling some suspect plays. Like, we ain't establishing the run. You can't keep running out the shot.
Well,
you work up the play action.
So it's the combination of, for whatever reason, Doug wants to call some, I don't know what type of plays for Carson instead of keeping the offense basic. Like, listen, I 2 years ago, the difference in our offense, I'm convinced, was Frank Reich.
All right.
I watched the Colts the past 2 years, even with Jacoby Brissett, even when they had Andrew Luck. They aggressively run the football every week. It's a mindset. Right. Frank Reich is going to aggressively run the football. Marlon Mack is going to get 25 carries.
Absolutely.
Every week. Downhill carries every week. And then off of that, like you said, sets up the easy throws, the play action, move the pocket.
You always said our linemen are road graders. So
graders.
You got to get those guys. Been playing a little suspect because they haven't really been able to.
Doug wants to
let them
sub the running backs and.
That's deuce. Let them run around, push some niggas.
Man,
around,
listen.
And then set up that.
I'm telling you, I'm breaking it down to you like this. Jordan Howard should be getting 18 to 20 carries every game.
Absolutely. He should be 1,000-yard rusher.
Downhill, 18, 20 downhill carries every game.
That's deuce,
you mix Sanders and Sproles in.
That's deuce. Deuce
like you said.
Fell in love with Miles Sanders since preseason. And
but
Deuce is in charge
it's not
of the
Deuce,
rotation.
it's Doug.
Deuce is in charge of the rotation.
Doug is the head coach.
He is, but Deuce is in charge of the rotation.
Alshon's out.
Deuce is in charge of the rotation, and they love Miles
So y'all
Sanders
missing Alshon and Jack today.
And listen, and so regardless of the play calling, Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I saw Alshon was out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm thinking Dak's a better quarterback than him right now.
Hold up, what? say that one more time. I hear you.
I'd almost listen. I'd trade.
That looks. That's not a better. Their offense looks better than ours.
No.
That's what you're misconstruing.
No,
right now.
it's the knack of how he plays the game.
It's their
Dak
offense.
Dak is not a wild
Dak
quarterback.
Was in a bad offense, he would be out there looking like
Listen,
shit. The ball was
Dak
going into the turf.
controls the offense.
Yeah, they have a good offense set up.
He
They have a
doesn't
running
try
game.
to
They
do
have a good
too much.
offensive lineman. They got a good ass.
He doesn't try to
wide
do
receiver.
too much.
Nah, you're tripping.
So how many last week? How many hits did Wentz take that he did unnecessarily? He didn't have to
It's
take.
the offense. You just said it, right?
No,
You said it
he
was
just doesn't play the game.
So why was the offense different with Frank Wright? He wasn't playing like that. He wasn't taking mad hits.
Yeah, because they
He was
were running the
ball.
football
Exactly.
and
It's the
running
offense.
play
That's what
action.
Dak doing. They got Ezekiel
Yeah.
Elliott back there. They're running the shit.
What I'm telling you is,
25 carries a game.
what I'm telling you is, what Doug is saying is, we have a franchise quarterback. They've been talking about Carson Wentz leading up into the season like he's on the levels of Aaron Rodgers.
When he's on the levels of Mitch Trubisky.
I don't know. I mean,
He is. He is. There's a great possibility by the end of tomorrow, y'all could be
So,
1-2,
to wrap this
and we could
up,
be 2-1.
wrap up my thought on it, so I don't go too heavy into it. If he don't win today, the pressure is on him.
On who?
On Wentz.
Or Doug.
On Wentz.
The play calling been just as bad as Wentz.
Doug
man.
won the Super
Wentz
Bowl.
kept us in some games. The Aguilar should have caught that ball last week.
Should have, could have, would have.
Should have, could have. That's the same
Didn't.
shit with Alshon, nigga. When they drop these passes that are catchable passes,
Didn't.
that's their job. Carson's job
Yeah,
is to
but
deliver.
this is what you're not seeing.
Carson's
Yes,
job is to deliver
Carson
the
delivered the ball. Yes, he did. I watched the last 2 seasons. Every game, I sit down on the couch. I'm hyped when the game comes on. We do nothing in the first quarter every game. Second quarter, we do nothing. Every game, we're going into halftime down 3 points, 6 points, looking like shit.
So I just want you.
That nigga some water, man.
Yo, man, look, that's what happens with y'all Eagle fans. Y'all choke. You know what I'm
It's some
saying?
real shit.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. You keep that same energy all year because you always start like this bullshit, and then by the end of the year, y'all be 13-3.
Listen.
Y'all be
Am I
13-3,
speaking
12-4, and you be talking like y'all the best team in the world.
So last week, right, when you turned on the game, Sunday Night Football, it was hype. What did we come out and do the first half? What did we look?
Okay,
What did
all
our
right.
offense look at?
Let me-
Fast forward.
All right.
Week 1 against Washington.
Okay.
When's the last time you seen our offense
Listen.
with Carson Wentz come out to a good start?
Okay, the bad starts we know that bad starts are a problem. We know that. That's obvious. Since last season, the bad starts have been terrible. Without Frank Wright, we definitely lost a piece of our offense.
So then what I'm
Doug
saying is,
has not been able to establish
then we're
the run.
playing catch up every game in the second
It's
half.
not just Wentz's fault though. Like you're blaming it all on Carson Wentz.
Yes, it is Wentz's fault.
It's not all Wentz's fault.
He's playing terrible.
Doug is not setting up the run.
He threw a pick to a nigga that was sitting on the ground last week.
Hey man, listen, y'all keep that same
Marcus
energy.
Trufant.
So what's your outcome for the week?
Desmond Trufant
We're not
was
gonna keep.
laying on the ground.
We're
Now,
not gonna keep talking about
he
the
went
bum
to
ass
the ground
Eagles,
to go
man.
after the ball. He slipped and fell somehow and was on the ground. Wentz threw him the ball.
He fell when the ball was in the air.
No, he didn't.
So like I said, what's your outcome for today?
You know, I'm always optimistic,
We're gonna
but
win the game.
So you did all that to say what?
We're gonna win, and Carson's gonna play well.
that's what I hope. That's what I hope.
So what is your
I'm
score?
skeptical.
What's your score, man?
You got lucky with the ball, DJ Chark. That's a good play though.
No, I didn't get lucky. Bro, I've been said something about that to Biz.
And I wanted to
games are fluky.
And I wanted to let y'all know, keep sleeping on my team.
Nah, your team's
ass, bro.
Keep sleeping on my team.
Your team's ass.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Everybody knows already. My man traded me Antonio Brown for Cooper Kupp. Now, him and another cat by the name of Biz swore up and down that I got fleeced.
Facts.
Nah, you
I'm
won
sitting
that
here
trade.
trying to explain to these guys that I ain't get fleeced, man. Just wait and see. And sure enough,
Cup had a good week last week too.
this man AB is
AB's
out of the
done.
NFL.
Yeah, I was about to say AB's done.
And I got Cooper Kupp in a great.
It was a great trade.
offense.
Yeah, great trade. That was so. Let's talk about that Le'Veon Bell trade though.
Oh yeah, you got fleeced. You fleeced yourself.
How'd I get
Who did
fleeced?
you get?
He gave me.
I got
Adam
Le'Veon Bell and
Thielen.
he got Adam Thielen and
Why
Sonny
would
Michel.
you get Le'Veon Bell in a lethargic offense?
Because he's going to get 35 touches a game.
Okay.
He's not.
But he gave
He
me
had
Adam
31 touches last
And
week.
what did he produce? How many points? How many fantasy?
20.
points?
22.
I mean, you'll take that, but you're not gonna
Yeah.
get 40 burgers out of him.
I don't need 40 burgers.
Yeah, but I'm getting 40 burgers.
And you
between
need
those
40
two players.
burgers.
You're not Sonny Michel hasn't seen the field for you yet.
Yes, he has.
Last
What do
week
you
he ain't
mean?
play.
Yes, he did.
Did he? He
No,
ain't play this
I'm
week.
stu- yes,
He's,
he-
you
he's
going to
in
start
my
him?
lineup.
All right,
Yeah,
now you're going
hell
to start him.
But
It's
you
cool.
need 40
Michelle's
burgers.
getting 20.
I'm
carries
cool.
a
I
game.
got Alvin Kamara. The Bull Bell is my backs. I got T.Y. Hilton and Mike Evans as my receivers.
Mike Evans ain't did shit yet.
It's only week 3. I guarantee he gives me a 20 burger today. That's my prediction of the week fantasy football. If you got Mike Evans starting, he's gonna
I
give you a
hope
20
so
piece.
because I have him and he's starting. And
Oh
he's
yeah,
bringing
20
me
piece.
5
Oh yeah,
and
you got him
6
in. You got him in.
points.
You got him in the Smushmouth league. 20 piece.
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. 20
Yeah, but
piece.
You gave me Thielen and Michelle.
And I maneuvered to get.
You gave up more than what you got back.
I maneuvered.
Thielen ain't set the world on fire this year.
They're not. If you're not paying attention, Minnesota's not trying to pass
No,
the
they're
rock this
running the
year.
rock.
They're running the rock 30 plus times a game. They want
Who
to.
do you think Thielen's going to finish?
No, Thielen gonna still get his. I'm not. It was a good trade. You're saying I got fleeced. It was a good trade. It was a good trade because I was able to maneuver and get T.Y. Hilton and the boy T.J. Hawkinson
Ain't
from.
got nothing to do with our trade.
But it was the maneuverability for me having a good run. Maneuverability
Maneuverability.
for me to have the A Bell, so now I was able to trade Mac. Because if I didn't have A Bell, I wouldn't be able to make
got a
that move.
6-pack on it, so.
Yeah.
I said, grab my joints out the freezer.
And they're gonna be in. And they're gonna.
warm. I want them cold.
They're gonna be in the back of my trunk.
I'm
And
ready
it's
to go
gonna be
eat,
85
man.
degrees.
What's up, man? I'm ready
We
to
gotta
go
do the
eat.
shout out of the week though.
Oh yeah. You gonna have to edit this joint down too.
Yeah, we
This
got
shit way too
footage,
long.
though. Yeah, but
But this
was
joint
good.
gotta
I
get
We
edited
like-
getting
I
the
down.
like
footage.
today.
I like the conversation.
Shout out of the week. Go ahead, G. That's on you.
Yeah, we gonna shout out the boy Blade the barber, man. Blade's unisex salon, man. He as well. I think we shouted out Mac last week. He as well as Mac has definitely been doing things in the community with the kids and the youth, inspiring. You know, he's definitely active in the church scene as well. So shout out to them. You know, keep doing what you're
And
doing,
what they
brother.
did in back to school haircuts
Back to
every
school
year
cuts,
they
back
do
to
that.
school
This
book bag
yep.
drive. All
Yeah, what's
that,
this like the
man.
4th
So,
year for him, right?
Yeah.
You know, we just gonna give community love, man. We gonna if anybody has any suggestions on the shout outs of the week or anybody want to nominate, you know, definitely reach out to us, let us know because we just want to uplift our community in any way we can, man. We got a platform, we gonna use it. So
Yeah, make sure you go support Blaze Edge. What's the address?
I think it's 272
72 Walnut,
Street.
yep.
He also down Phoenixville, but I don't know the address. I have to look up the address down Phoenixville for sure.
Yeah, but support Blaze Edge. I mean,
yeah.
listen, you're not sure where Blaze is at? Ask somebody. I'm pretty sure you ask the first 1 or 2 people, they gonna know where Blaze Edge is at because that's the best barbershop in town.
And yeah, like G said, just to stay interactive with the podcast on a week-to-week basis, please make sure you email Take Me Out This Chat on IG with any suggestions that you might have for
Comment on
Spotlight of the
YouTube,
Week.
Comment on IG,
Hey, if you got a
IG.
conversation you want to talk about, bring it to the inbox. We'll definitely put it up there. We as you can tell, we're not afraid to talk about anything and everything.
sure.
So, you know,
Especially when that licks in the system.
I don't drink, but yeah,
It's
what he said.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. But yeah, we
ain't doing
with all that
nothing
being
today.
said, man, go Bears. Eat a
We got
pickle
today.
Eagles. We play Monday night. We play the Redskins. Yeah, I mean, so this is where Mitch is gonna get on track. You know what I'm saying? Mitch is gonna throw for 300. Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, I play against Mitch this week, so let's just pound the ball with the bull, Ty Montgomery. You know what I mean? But we're out of here. Dollar boys.